Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv shows every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct my design, and after spinning, our word for tonight is cats, given to us by Nails by Lena C. Thank you so much, Lena, for our word for tonight, cats. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So for tonight's design or theme, this was a little bit hard just because I did get like cats was a previous word before for this series, and then we also did like a collab where I featured obviously Dexter, my pet. It was like a pets collab, and so this time I was like, ooh, what am I gonna do? And I wanted to go all out, but I kind of dialed it down and thought, okay, what can I do that's kind of cute? Because to me, Dexter is obviously the cutest thing on this planet. So picking out the background colors, I just needed two, but I thought it would be helpful if I did a different color for each nail, because I knew that I was going to be doing some line work, maybe some sculpting or something, and I wanted to have variety. And then of course we are heading towards Halloween, so I picked to do white, black, and orange because it's fitting that Dexter just happens to be black. So I can use that to work in the holiday coming up. I try not to jump the gun with holidays. I'll do it as the holiday actually comes along. And after spinning, our first required decoration for the night is going to be caviar beads, and this throws a definite wrench to my even incomplete train of thought at the moment. But yeah, so like I said, I usually wait till the holiday comes up, but in this case, I'm jumping the gun. I did say that I was gonna challenge myself and do a year of Halloween nails. So I didn't know how that was gonna work in my worldly Josieisms and Night at the Improv episodes. So I said, okay, well, why don't I do a year of Halloween whenever I do independent sets separate from my episodes. I do want to do other sets every now and then. I've kind of gone away from that, probably because I'm not allowed to wear nails. I'll still have to figure it out though, because I mean, I'm still not wearing nails, and I really don't like to do sets that are not on my hands. But anyway, I'll figure it out. But yeah, so this definitely threw a wrench in my thought planning here. But I said, okay, well, why don't I draw Dexter on this nail? It's a white nail, clean slate. And I said, well, I did do a Hello Kitty French tip a couple of episodes ago that I thought was really cute. So I said, well, why don't I just do the same thing, except do it Dexter, make it Dexter. And so I have my French tip sticker on here. It's the deep French that I'm using because I want it to look like his ears coming up. And so we got this nice clean black and white French. And I'm going to just draw Dexter's face on here. So it's not that serious, but it's super ultra cute. I'm using my black reflective liner that I just unboxed from Friday night. If you had not seen that live, go and check that out. You're really going to like watching it. I unboxed so many mystery boxes in case you were considering on getting them or any items within them. But it was a very fun night for everyone. So, but yeah, so here I'm just drawing. I just did the nose with my black reflective liner. And I did that because, you know, you can do pink. Usually people do pink, but he doesn't have a pink nose. He has a black nose. And, you know, he is just so, he's like all black. So it's really hard to find him in a glance. I love green and black, and I think in my furniture choices, it's mostly dark colors or black. And so looking around the rooms, especially my blanket, when you're trying to find him or take a photo, you just can't because he just disappears. He's like a chameleon. And then things that look black in the room, I think is him, and it's not. So that's the difficulty I have with Dexter. But anyways, I'm trying to make large eyes without making them too large. I wish that I actually made them larger. But I guess for the size of the French and everything, it kind of works out. But I guess it looks weird without the pupils, and I'm just jumping the gun. But these are like actual thoughts that I had in my head as I'm doing this, which is why it took me a year and a day to color in his eyeballs. And plus, I didn't know if I wanted it to look like he is confused or being silly. So, you know, that, or, you know, mad, I don't know. But yeah, that definitely changes the shape of the eyeballs if you intend on having him have an emotion. So, but I stuck with this, and I'm just putting on some of this top coat. I wanted this already on there because we are going to put caviar beads. Normally I would do the gummy jelly top coat and then put the caviar beads, but I was in no mood to chase them around. I've been so lazy with my caviar beads, so I've just been using Jenny's Secret to attach them. It's a very strong glue, so if you want to make sure that your rhinestones or what have you don't move around, I would definitely recommend Jenny's Secret, especially when you're doing caviar beads, because they do not mess around. Like, once that stuff is on there and you place the caviar beads on there, the viscosity is so thick, not like polygel thick, but thick enough to where the caviar beads are just not going to go anywhere. And if they do, it's like slow moving. So, but yeah, I put a little bit of that to put the pupils in. They're just black rhinestones. I wanted him to have a little twinkle in his eye, because he always has a twinkle in his eye, like he's the, you know, the best angel kitty out there, when we all know he's, you know, planning something. Always planning something. But okay, so now I'm just going to do the caviar beads. I'm more of a silver color person, plus I thought maybe silver would be a nice outline for his head. So I am putting a very thin line of Jenny Secret, and this is actually going to be enough to adhere the caviar beads on there. If I were to wear these again, like I said in my daily video, I would go back in with some top coat and make sure that I seal the caviar beads on the sides, or if I didn't care, put it all on top. But I didn't want to muddy up the caviar beads, so I didn't re-top coat everything after placing these caviar beads down. But in hindsight, like I said, if I were wearing the set, I would first put Jenny's Secret and then a top coat, and then put the caviar beads, and then cure it all together, and that would be good enough to hold them in place. So I always do that with every like decoration that I put on my nail. The gummy jelly obviously acts as the glue, and then the top coat just acts like saran wrap that just seals it all in. So it's a good method to practice. I did catch that from Nail Career Education. She would always talk about, you know, adhering decorations on the nail and making sure they stick around. Because we all don't like when we have a really pretty design and then it slowly falls off because we're doing Lord knows what with our hands. So I did at first kind of like speed everything up, thinking that this would be a long video, but filming and actually the video at length after editing was not that long. So if I had sped up, I usually speed up 5 times, this I wouldn't have enough time to say everything. So I like that though. I like when I have night at the Improvs that doesn't take too long, just because it's already stressful enough to figure out what I'm going to do. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after spinning, our second required decoration for tonight is going to be decals. So normally I would use those metallic, those metal pieces, decorative pieces that I have in my little wheel containers, and I just didn't want to use them. I have no idea how to use them. So in terms of decals, I was like, well, that could kind of be anything because I have water decals, and water decals look like stickers. So I'm not gonna lie, I totally said screw the decals and I chose stickers instead. Even though stickers is on the wheel, I don't have any decals that are gonna work. I guess I could have figured it out, but no. Anyway, and then I realized, wow, black was like the worst idea possible. I thought it would be funny though. Okay, I wanted decals. I can use the metal decor for eyes and just have them pop out of the background, because if you lay Dexter like on my comforter, which is black, it's like all you see is his eyes, you know. So but then I was like, that's going to be silly. And then not everybody's going to get it, I think. I don't know. So I decided to do some blooming gel action and use some white gel to create some smoke. I don't know, because I needed a backdrop to show this cute little picture. So these stickers I just unboxed yesterday, again in my live. If you've missed out, you're not going to want to miss that. So go and check that out. But I got these cute stickers that I'm totally going to use. Look, I mean, that cat's eyes are just totally Dexter. Like, they look confused. He doesn't know what he's doing. He looks shocked. It's just funny. And this sticker sheet also comes with paw prints. I forgot the number for this. You can look it up on the Farnail website, but I thought these are so cute. Just rewind it a little bit to see. I think I show the sticker sheet number. But anyway, these are some hollow paw prints that I wanted to use, and I started here at the tip of the nail. I was going to put down 4, but the placement that I ended up putting to off, like I did the back feet there, and then I'm going to do the front paws. And I'm realizing that when I had placed them, I placed them a little too far out, so there's not enough room for the third paw, and I really didn't want to cut those paw prints. I could have like put it on the edge and trimmed it, but that would be blasphemous because these hollow paws are the cutest thing ever. So, but this nail in general, just look at it. It's so simple, but it's so super cute. I love it. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our last spin, our final required decoration for the night is going to be stamps. So this one was good because I knew I had a couple of plates with cats on it. And I am using this, is this the Beauty one? Or I think this is the Born Pretty one that I got for PR not a while back. There was a bunch of cat images to use, but I wanted to use this one because it says, hey, like, Dexter's been very vocal these past few years. He used to be such a quiet kitty, and now he just loves to talk. So I thought it'd be nice for me to use this image. So I did this about 4 times. It's been a hot minute since I stamped, and it really, I was like, I wasn't picking up the full image over and over again. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was to a point where I was thinking about just canning the whole thing, but I couldn't because it's the actual decoration I needed to use for tonight. So, but yeah, this is the other part of the image. He's saying, hey. It's usually, hey, feed me. Hey, I'm hungry. Hey, I'm starving. You know, that's usually what he's saying. So I thought that this nail needed a lot more. I was like, okay, this is cute, but like it's an orange background and it's just a cat saying hey. So what can I do to make this look like a complete design? So when you use stamping polish that dries and doesn't need to be cured, you have to kind of top coat over it very carefully because you don't want to smudge the image. So I just use like a really hefty amount of gel on the brush to apply over the stamp, and I try not to go over it more than once. And then once I got that settled on there, you have to be real quick to cure it because if you just let it sit, as I found out the hard way, the stamping polish just disintegrates in the gel and it'll smudge. But anyway, so I decided to do some Halloween-y stuff. I've got my black reflective glitter liner that I used for Dexter's nose in the first nail. And I'm just drawing up a spider web because he's looking up saying hey, so maybe he's talking to a spider. I thought about drawing the spider, but by the time I finished the spider webs, there was like no space for a spider. I could have done it on top, but I was like, oh, I would rather paint it black. If I do it black, you're not going to see it. Too much black. I could do like a rhinestone. I'm like, but I got an orange background because I would want to do a red one. I don't know. All these thoughts in my head. I just figured the spider web would be enough for this nail. And I like doing them, but I don't do them often. And it ended up coming out really nice. This is probably the third time I drew the spider web on this nail, because the first time I screwed up and doing the main legs of the spider web, and then the second time I messed up the web itself. So it takes a bit, but it ended up looking nice. And I like there's like little moments of the reflective glitter in there. If you use that reflective glitter in a much larger design, you'll be able to see them better. So I don't know if you can see it in camera because this editor, I squished down the video to size so I can see all the other behind the scenes, like the track. It's hard to explain, but there's other things that I look at that are not seen in the video in order to edit my video, if that makes any sense. One of these days I'm going to have to show you what I use. For my episodes, I use PowerDirector, and then for my short videos, I just use mobile apps. But this CyberLink PowerDirector is very hefty. It's like a legit video editor, so I'm also debating on getting music back again. I did have a bunch of music that started to become copyrighted, so I just said screw it, because now my videos will flash on and off saying, oh, you know, there's a copyright claim. Oh, they released it. Oh, nope, it's back on. So it's like, it's just a nightmare for me. I'd rather just not have the music on there. But through PowerDirector, I think I can get copyright-free music. I just haven't really looked through it yet. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here is the end result for our word for tonight, cats, given to us by Nails by Lena C. Thank you so much, Lena, for our word for tonight, cats. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. And here is our French tip kitty with the caviar beads. I think originally I wanted to draw Dexter and have a caviar bead necklace, but that's not his style. So I just outlined his ears and head, which kind of works. So cute. And then this is my first Halloweeny nail for the year, and not my last. Little Dexter saying, hey, feed me. Feed me, feed me, feed me, with the spider web. I don't know, maybe he's trying to find Charlotte. Who knows? He's always doing something. Planning my end. And then last but not least, my super ultra cute nail with that smoky background using the blooming gel. We've got Dexter walking through it there, like, what's going on? The eyes are just so him all the time, like he doesn't know what's going on. Like, stop freaking me out, mama, stop. Well, thank you so much for joining me at night at the Improv every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again. You're going to want to catch my live from yesterday. And then, of course, I have my dailies. The last day of it is the 23rd for my mother's birthday. And then, of course, I have my worldly Josieisms on Thursday. And we're back to our live at 5 on Friday, which I'll be completing my mini giveaway. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.